Guys, welcome back again. Today, this afternoon here in Kingston, Jamaica. We're basically at the final leg, almost the final leg of Anime Jam. It's been a really rough afternoon, rough day. But guys, we're here with you just the same. So we're here with Ancil from GT Network and Vile Media. Did I get that correct, Ancil? Oh, you kind of break up a little. Oh, Bell Ventures. Okay. Wait a minute. Sex video. What video is showing? Oh, yeah, you're seeing it? Are you seeing me? Okay, good. So yeah, I know you're there. I mean, you're a very busy man with a lot on your table, and I mean, I really don't know how you do it, but we're here now, and that's what we're here to find out. You just want to introduce yourself to our audience, to the Caribbean, to Jamaica, and to the world. Man of many talent, many stripes. Yeah. I know you have heard that I've spoken to you about the unfortunate situation with Rhea. So she won't be able to be here with us, and she really wanted to be here, but I mean, she's not. So I mean, we do hope she's well, and God do, keep her and cover her. But yeah, we're here, and we just want to dig into what you guys are doing over there in Trinidad, to kind of get a gist to share with our local audience here in the wider Caribbean, what the awesome work you all are doing here in Trinidad. Because honestly, I see you guys making some bold move, man. I mean, how you do it? What makes you tick? What makes the GT, the Vile network? What makes you all tick? That's what we want to find out. And so, if you can share with us a little. I mean, yeah. Because here we have JAFTA and a few other organizations promoting the film industry, and maybe the animation for Jamaican Animation Nation Network, and you have the art community, and then you have the writing community. So, but you guys seem to be the ones making all the bold. When we have a very vibrant pun market over there, I may say. I mean, you have like I know there's one called New One Galacticon, but there's the Anime Expo, is it? And then you have what's that name, man? Remind me of that other.
You're talking about I'm trying to remember the name
that big one.
It have a whole heap of stuff. Yeah, it have a whole heap of stuff like that. I think the big one.
I love that
I try to remember the big one.
I love that one. In fact, I saw the director. She has been going around and doing quite a bit. I mean, it's very impressive what you guys are doing for the creative industry over there in Trinidad. But we'll get back to the name and share with you guys. But we're here about Ancil, GT, Vile, and the work that they are doing over there. So so can you share with us first the Mongol? What's his name?
Yes. It's Mongolia.
Yes,
it's Magnolia. It's spelled different now. It's spelled with a different it's spelled like it pronounced Magnolia, but it's really pronounced Magnolia. Just spelled with a
Oh,
different with an extra
oh,
O. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
so it's
So it's really
Magnolia.
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 Okay,
Okay, yes.
let's share
Just
with
share
our
with our
audience
audience
a
a
little
little
about
about that
series,
series,
that
that
series
series
it
it
is.
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, basically, Magnolia was one of my many creations. I created her when I was very young, probably around 9, 10 years old, and
Yeah,
I decided
impressive.
to yeah. Actually, at like 2 years old, I was like creating a lot of comic book characters. Like so, I created this whole universe with comic book characters that look like us and talk like us and stuff like that. And Magnolia was one of actually what didn't supposed to be the first thing that we go with. It's supposed to be other characters that we're supposed to go with first. And what happened is that we decided to go with Magnolia first. So in 2019, we casted a girl to play the main role. We did a short film, and then from there we decided to do a series with her, with the character. And so we started last year, during the whole COVID and stuff like that. We started last
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
It was challenging too because as soon as we started filming in March, then came the lockdown,
Oh
Oh
my.
so we had
my.
to stop production. We had to stop production, and then when things eased up, we resumed filming. And then we were able to bring out episode one on November the 28th, and then follow that we did like two other episodes like to follow
Nice.
right after on February the 28th and on May the 1st. So right now we're back on lockdown. Things now start to open back up. So in about 2 weeks we're supposed to resume filming for episode 4 and episode 5, and then we have other projects in the pipeline too that we're working on. But Magnolia basically is the first line of Caribbean superheroes that we're planning alongside with Vibe, and we also in talks with to do a superhero series from Barbados named Hunter. And so
Wow.
that's some stuff we have in
Big
Big
this.
up
up
my
our
elevations
elevations,
and
up.
All
All
right.
right.
So,
So,
and
and
I
I
see
see
it
it
actually
actually
start
start
from a
from a
superhero
superhero
perspective.
perspective.
What
What
made
made
you
you
guys
guys
decided to
decided to
start
start
from
from
that?
that?
Why
Why
not
not
start
start
from
from
soap opera?
opera?
Why
Why
not
not
start
start
from
from
a
So
horror
horror?
movie?
the thing is, I did a soap opera years ago, and it did pretty good. It was on YouTube, and stuff like that. The name of the soap opera is All About Us. But the thing about it, there are some soap operas from the Caribbean and stuff, and these are things that people are accustomed with now. What we wanted to do is create something that is different, something that you never seen before coming out from the Caribbean. So we decided that, to put on the superhero storytelling way. And then the Caribbean, for the past few years, has formed the community of the comic book community. The
Yeah,
cosplay
yeah.
community has grown, has been
That has
huge. I have a lot
grown.
of friends doing cosplay and stuff. So we know that we will get support from, those communities and from communities outside of that. But I think one of the main aim, what we wanted to do was to basically show the world that we could tell the same stories like what Marvel and DC doing, but just with a Caribbean flavor and a Caribbean flair.
Caribbean flair to it. Yeah, I mean, it all makes sense because, and as you
You
rightfully
rightfully
say,
say
across
across
the
the
Caribbean,
Caribbean,
because
because
here
here
in
in
Jamaica,
Jamaica,
the
the
con
con
scene
scene
has,
has,
I mean, it
it
has
has
been
been
around
around
for
for
some
some
time
time
now,
now,
but
but
in recently,
recently,
especially
especially
the
the
advent
advent
of
of
ourselves,
ourselves,
anime,
Con
Con Jamaica,
Jamaica,
Anime Con Fest,
Fest,
Universals
popularly,
popularly,
and
and Anime Jam
Jam
Online.
Online.
Especially
Especially
with
with
our
our
advent,
advent,
it
it
has
has
taken
taken
up,
up,
so it
it
has
has
gone
gone
so
so
wide
wide
and
and
far, and
far,
I
and I
know
know
that
there
it's the
it's the
same
same
as
as
you
you
said
said
in
in
Trinidad
Trinidad
and
and in
Barbados,
Barbados,
and
and
Definitely.
Even Puerto Rico, I mean, even though they are not so much Caribbean, so
But
to
still,
speak,
but
but they
still,
would
yeah.
say, yeah. But yeah, well, I mean, it has
grown
grown tremendously because
right
right
now
now
there
there
is
is
a
a
mission
mission
to
to
revitalize
revitalize
and
and
build
build
the
the
art
art
sector,
sector,
the
the
creative
creative
sector
sector
here
here
within
within
Jamaica.
Jamaica.
So
So
yeah,
yeah,
you
you
hit
hit
the
the
nail
nail
on
on
the
the
head.
head.
I
I
mean,
mean,
it's
it's
a
a perfect
um, genre
genre
to
to
start
start
with,
with,
superhero
superhero
and
and
stuff. So
stuff.
it
So it
makes
makes
sense. I
sense. I
mean,
mean,
come
come
on,
on,
just
just
imagine
imagine
your
your
character
character
there.
there.
You go
You
out
go out
one of
one of
these
these
cons
cons
and
and
you
you
see
see
one
one
of
of
your
your
costumes
costumes
is
is
being
being
cosplayed.
cosplayed.
How
How
amazing
amazing
that
that
would
would
be,
be,
right?
right?
It
It
would be
would be
so
so
cool.
cool.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
it's a
it's a
good
good
look.
look.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you see, the thing about it, is that we decided to make this bold move. We decided that, hey, let's be the ones to do this. We want to encourage other people to do the same thing. To tell the
Yeah.
different stories. They don't have to be superhero stories, but it could
Yeah.
be
Tell
different genre stories now. Fantasy, sci-fi. You could
tell
Tell
a
have
a
Caribbean
Caribbean
elements.
story.
story.
Tell
Tell
a
a
regional
regional
story.
story.
Tell
Tell
a
a
story
story
of
of
black.
black.
In
In
fact,
fact,
we
we
had
had
an
an
extensive
extensive
discussion
discussion
pertaining to
pertaining to
that
that
with
with
all
all
the
the
other
other
guests
guests
I
where we
we
had
had
actually took a
on.
little glimpse of that, and
Oh
I was
yes,
really
man.
interested.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
You
you
guys
guys
have
have
no
no
passion
passion
or
or
no
no
idea
idea
how
how
passionate
passionate
I'm
I'm
about
about,
the
the
creative
creative
things
things
happening in
happening
the
in the
Caribbean
Caribbean are
for the
for the
black
black
community.
community.
It's
It's
just
just
amazing.
amazing.
I
I
mean,
mean,
we should
we should
have
have
had
had
Jobster
Jobster
here,
here,
and
and
said
said
unfortunately they
unfortunately
are
they are
not
not
able to
able to
make it
make it
with
with
us.
us.
That
That
I would
I would
love
love
to
to,
make
make
the
the
connection
connection
with
with
yourself,
yourself,
but
but
I
I
mean
mean,
the
the
connection
connection
can
can
still be
still be
made
made
with
with
yourself,
yourself,
and
and
then
then,
to
to
have
have
a
a
discussion,
discussion,
a
a
real
real
discussion
discussion
on
on,
getting
getting
the
the
Caribbean
Caribbean
up
up
there
there
with
with
the
the
top,
top,
the
the
big
big
three,
three,
as
as
they
they
say, the
say, the
Hollywood, the
Hollywood, the
Bollywood,
Bollywood,
and
and
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So you
So
have
you
the
have the
can't say
Caribbean
Caribbean wood,
wood.
but
But, you know,
Something else. It could be something else. But I
yeah.
think like I said, the main aim for us is basically telling these stories, not being afraid to tell these stories. I think before, it will have I sure it had other people before, probably wanted to do like a superhero.
yeah, yeah.
I think a lot of them probably was thinking about, would it be accepted? What would people think about it? Would it be backlash and stuff like that? As a creative, you can't really study that, because what it is you're trying to create is something different. With something different, not all the time persons understand that.
Yeah.
But the ones that would understand that is the ones that you'll create that community around, and eventually that community will grow. You know, and I just saw like on the live yesterday how everybody was reacting to Vibe. You know,
Yes,
Yes,
man.
man.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
was
was.
refreshing.
these things in this era we living in now is welcome. You know, and people want to see these things. People want to see Caribbean
Yeah.
superheroes from whatever island they're from, but they want to see these stories and they want to see these things manifest. So it's a
Yeah.
real good journey.
And
And
we're
we're
not
not
short
short
of
of
stories.
stories. We
We
have
have
some of the
some of
most
the most
amazing.
amazing. Our
Our
journey
journey
is
is
so,
so,
despite
despite
all,
all,
the
the
drama
drama
and
and
all
all
the
the
atrocities,
atrocities,
our
our
journey
journey
is
is
interesting. It's
interesting. It's
very
very
intricate
intricate
and
and
very
very
interesting.
interesting.
So,
So,
and
and
we
we
need,
need,
as we
as
were
we were
speaking
speaking
about
about
this
this
morning,
morning,
we
we
need to be
need
the
to be the
ones
ones
telling
telling
our
our
story.
story.
Because
Because
honestly,
honestly,
I'm
I'm
literally
literally
sitting
sitting
here
here
waiting
waiting
on
on
the
the
day
day
I
I
see
see
a
a
Caribbean
Caribbean
national, a
national, a
Jamaican,
Jamaican,
a
a
Trini,
Trini,
a
a
Bajan,
Bajan,
someone
someone
within the
within the
region
region
make
make
a
a
Passion
Passion
of
of
Christ
Christ
style
style
Caribbean
Caribbean
slavery
slavery
movie.
movie.
We
We
don't
don't
pretty up,
pretty
we
up, we
don't
don't
whitewash,
whitewash,
we don't
we
make
don't make
nothing look.
nothing look.
We
We
show
show
it
it
as
as
it
it
was.
was.
You
You
get
get
what
what
I'm
I'm
Was.
saying?
saying?
Yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
Yeah,
saying.
man.
man.
Show
Show
all the
all the
atrocities. I
atrocities. I
mean,
mean,
you
you
see
see
all
all
these
these
white
white
folks
folks
doing the
doing the
horrible
horrible
thing
thing
to,
to,
us
us
black.
black.
That's the
That's the
type of
type of
content we
content we
should
should
put
put
out.
out.
Our
Our
community
community
is
is
large,
large,
you
you
know.
know.
Something you're not really seeing too. You see, on that topic too, you see a lot of, if you want to talk about the black superheroes and stuff like that, like what Hollywood doing, you realize they're not really getting a lot of justice. You know, you see the Black Lightning start off, and then the Cancel, right? And then a lot of these shows, not a lot of these heroes, not really getting the exposure they're supposed to really be getting now.
Because there always some strange reason.
Something has happened. There's always a problem. It's always something has happened.
They always come up with something why the black character, black creator, black actor, black whatever to get the back burner. I mean,
the good thing about everything and about being in the Caribbean and from the Caribbean, because nobody could tell a story like us. So that's a big difference. We are from here, born from here, so we know what stories to tell. No matter what country we are from, no matter if from Trinidad or from Jamaica, from Barbados, St. Vincent, you name it. We are the ones that could tell that story. The ones from who living outside and who doesn't know anything about the Caribbean wouldn't be able to really connect, in the way that we could. So I think Caribbean creatives right now is vital now in order to take Caribbean to that to that next level.
Most definitely. As we all see what the black creators have been doing of lately. When they
that's something I said.
Allow.
Yeah, it has something I said too. I said a lot of people like myself, I grew up, loving Superman and Spider-Man and all these things, right? And the thing about it is that would it be cool to have a time where kids now could grow up with a vibe and could grow up with a Magnolia and could grow up with whoever other characters from the Caribbean and say, hey, this person looks like me, talks like me,
They can associate themselves. They can literally associate that I am that person. So it's not, I'm Spider-Man. I'm Mongolia. I'm something from within the region because
that can relate to that.
And it the whole process, it's not, I mean, it's time consuming, but it's not as hard as how people may think it is.
No, I would say. I would say it's how much you want.
How much you want.
If you're so passionate about it, then you will make things happen. You will sacrifice things in order for things to happen. For example, if someone wants to be the best footballer or the best athlete, they will go through a certain procedure. They will sacrifice certain things, and they will keep pushing in order to be the best.
Yes.
And things is a little easier now in the time we live in now. Back in,
much.
Because now we have like social medias. Now we have cameras that we can afford it.
Everything, and you can take some amazing shit.
Yeah, so we have different things now that we could capitalize on right now. So to me, I always say, where's the excuse? You go for it. The one thing about it is that at the end of the day, is that we know we don't have the Hollywood budget and stuff like that and whatnot. But the thing about it is starting it.
It's really passion, the drive, and you just need you see what you want, you know you're passionate, go for it. Come on. I mean, the guys in Nigeria and they're not much better than us. Given the economical situation, they are not but what? I see kids in Nigeria, literally they made some, like they remade a Marvel scene and thing, and oh my god, when you see how amazing those kids use their little phone cameras and reenact a scene from a Marvel or some big Hollywood movie, come on. I mean, we should not be limited by our financial resource to create something, because that's what it is now. We are creators. we're not, distributors or we are creators. So we find a way. We create things from basically like from nothing to something. Yeah. So you're so correct. You're so correct. I mean, it's just. I wish, what we're here with it, but I wish more our creators would be able to, embrace that type of idea. But you're here and you can kind of help them.
I think it will happen. I think in time it will happen. But for now, the ball have to roll. Things have to happen. Things have to be in place.
So
People are get inspired. People are to see, hey, I could do the same thing. I could do this. I could tell my story. So it have to happen. The wheel have to start rolling. Before others come on board. So it will happen. I confident enough that will happen.
Yeah, man.
Just like I said, just watching the reactions of people when they react to an idea of a Caribbean superhero, idea of a Jamaican superhero, idea of a Trinidadian superhero. Just that reaction, it shows you that the interest is there now.
Because I remember when we first basically we saw it and we were like very excited, and then we introduced it to our audience, and they were like even more excited. I was like, it is the thing. This is it. This is it. So you're so spot on where that inspiration when persons see what others are out there doing, it inspires them. So and this is what we are here to do. That's what you're here to do, to offer inspiration to the audience. So tell us, what other project you guys have in the works over there?
So far we going to finish up Magnolia. After that we have a next series that we do named Visa Claw. He cameoed in Magnolia as well too. Then we have a next series named Ancil. We have The Lane. We have Blackland series that are going on right now. We have a series of next year named Sister Bun. We're working on The Hunter, that's the Bayesian superhero series. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff that we're doing. We have a lot of stuff that we're doing, that we're writing, that we're planning in pre-production. Yes, it's gonna be crazy. It's like
Jamaican filmmakers, here the gentleman. You guys need to, pull up on a stocks, man. I mean, he's over there basically offering a platform and things. So creators locally Jamaican, you all need to pull your socks up and get in touch with persons like Ancil and other creatives out there who are basically willing to push the boundary, change the status quo, and go forward. We can't be waiting on being open for any investors to come and so man.
And then at the end of the day, you're waiting, but you have to show them what you can do too.
Thank you.
And if they see, hey, you do a season of one, and then you do a season of a next one, and then this one doing something, then now they can say, well, hey, if I give these guys finance, they know for sure they're gonna get a product. For sure you're gonna get something, but you can't just sit down and hope that Hollywood comes knocking. Or hope that, you have to put things out there.
And in the time of things going viral, I mean, it shouldn't be difficult for persons to create something that you think or you hope to go viral. Something, make it go viral. Because as I usually say to my team, we will make it and they will come. Let's not focus on anything else. We will make a good show. Show persons, both the fans, the creators, the guests, and everybody that we are capable of putting on something big, something. I mean, and here we are. We're connecting with you guys all the way over there in Trinidad. We connect to a number of guests in the United States, in England, and it's just the possibilities are endless. So if we are able to create something in the age of social media, get it to become viral, persons will pick on.
Because I will tell you. when we started Magnolia, you know, when we did now announce that, you know, we're doing this local superhero series, Caribbean, Trinidad, and whatever, you know, people was like laughing. It was like, hey, whatever. But to see the places that Magnolia reached, that was a different conversation. Because when people started to see that happening, everybody get quiet.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then, you know, we was amazed too, because Magnolia basically wasn't basically aired in Zambia, Africa. That some outlets in Zambia was highlighting it, and then we was like, wow, okay, you know, and those things. In television, on One Caribbean Television, you know, they took it up. It played on a local station down here, and then just recently, we get it to air on CW Puerto Rico. And then I was like,
wow.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Business, you guys doing business, man. I mean, CW, like, come on. CW notice you all.
And the thing about it is that, you know, if we just sit down and be like, you know, oh, we had a wait or whatever, these opportunities may not have come, you know?
It just pass. I mean, come on, it does not. And it's the thing, I look at it like this. Here in Jamaica, you know, basically we put out music video like just a drum music video, like wow. If a handful of our creators can put out a few movie and stuff like that, I mean, come on, who would reach places? Jamaica have been producing music videos from the dawn of music video.
Yeah.
So it should not take us much to transition into film production.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, on a more consistent, because you know we produce quite a bit of films.
And here the thing too. I know a lot of filmmakers basically self-fund, right? And I understand that. You know, a filmmaker might put out something, and then the first negative comment he gets or whatever he might, you know. And you see, like I always tell other filmmakers, I say this is part of the territory. You know, just like musicians, if for music, not everybody gonna like your music. Not everybody gonna like you when as an artist and stuff like that. It's the same things with film. When you put on something, you have to expect that you'll get both positive and negative. It will just have people that may not like the character, may not like those type of shows. And may just be a troll. That is just part of it. Yeah, that's just part of it. But the thing about it is that you have to have enough confidence in yourself as a creative to put out something there, and whatever anybody say, whatever, you just embrace it. You either take the comments as, you know, hey, you're gonna try to fix this or whatever, or you keep going. It is something I talked to a partner the other day, and I told him something. I say, Hollywooders do the best thing I always see. They'll put out a movie, right? People will come back and say that movie was trash or was mess, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? They'll do a part 2. Right? And then they'll come back and be like, yeah, that mess, blah, blah, blah. They'll do a part 3.
Yep. Obviously, you're seeing it. Persons are seeing it, and that is what matters. Persons are paid to see it. That is what matters.
And then at the end of the day, they pushing it in your face, and eventually you'll have people that they could create a community around. You know, so you'll have people like, hey, I don't like that show at all. But then when they check that show, have a big community, it just may not be for you. You know? And that's the thing that filmmakers have to understand too. You know, when you put out something, they don't expect the whole world to embrace and love it. You know, I told another filmmaker the other day, I say, go on every Marvel video on Facebook and you'll see all the emojis. They say, what do you mean? I say, you'll see all the emojis. You'll see people like it, heart it, dislike it, laugh at it. You understand?
Different reaction.
You can't stop that. That's the whole thing. You can't stop that. But that shouldn't stop you from creating.
Yeah. And here in Jamaica, I want to tell you still, the guys at JAFTA, Jamaica, I think Film Association, something like that, or JAFTA, they are doing a really tremendous job in organizing the community. Sometimes persons all over the place, and they're not encouraged because they don't see anybody, any like-minded individuals. They have a passion and thing. So JAFTA is the new organization and association, and they're doing a tremendous work in all these workshops and trying to get persons to create stuff and training and all. So I have such hope. I have such high regards. I'm looking forward to what's going to come out of Jamaica, and you guys are ahead, as per usual, always ahead of us. One thing, Olympic time, but you can't be ahead of me another one.
I always say, like, I live in Trinidad and stuff like that. One of my favorite places to go is Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica like 4 times doing television shows and stuff like that. I have a couple of friends living in Jamaica. Meet a couple of artists in Jamaica. Yeah. And actually, the last time I went to Jamaica, I was in 2014. And I was pretty much inspired by the way how I saw the artists in studios every day. Just writing music, just going and just recording and just voicing and over and over and over. And actually, when I came back to Trinidad, my mindset basically changed. Because I was like, if these guys could work so hard and push so hard, then I could do the same, And
you were really inspired.
Like definitely, because I just love that spirit that the Jamaicans have, where they will go at it, they will just push at it, to be the best, that working spirit. So I basically, but it's good, and I basically use that as a motivation for me. So when I came back down, I was like, hey, you have no stopping. No stopping. Like, you do what you gotta do, you push out what you gotta push out, and you keep going, you keep grinding, you keep networking, you keep just putting out content.
Definitely. All right. So I have a couple questions there for you, Ancil. One, I'm not sure who this one is coming from. If you could have any power, what would it be? What would it be?
Obviously flight, boy. Obviously flight. Yeah.
Flight.
Yeah.
Have you watched Hero? Have you ever watched Hero and see that dude with the flight how useless he is? I mean, it's useful when you want to reach from 100 feet to pounds a meter. But it's a good choice. You have to.
It's like that way of you could see, like you could look down and you could see the beauty of things. A wider perspective. So definitely, I like that.
Good. In the comment here, just checking out some comments on what the guys here are saying. Okay. Yes, Vin TV. Yes, exactly. Creatives do things differently. Big up, Vin. Up. You have Charlotte Kroll. Big up. Yes, thanks for showing up, guys. Alvina, Charles, GT up, I guess. Raffian, voice God. Hey, Raffian, big up.
His name familiar though. I think I saw him on social media. He did something with Magnolia. I think he had like a cape on or something. So one of the guys showed me it, and I find that was real cool. I find that was real cool. Like how he did that. I find that was real cool, and I think he tagged Magnolia in it and stuff like that. So that was real cool. I was really happy about that.
Man. Let me see if anything here for you. I think that's it. But yeah, I mean, oh, yes, I'm getting the time indication. So we have about 5 minutes more
Yep.
with you. You know, we kind of cut it a bit short. Yeah. So and then so how can our creators reach out to you guys over there? You know, how can we be able to make the link here in Jamaica with you guys? What you are doing in Trinidad and Tobago? How can we be able to do?
Simple, you just send us an inbox. There's Network GT on Instagram, GT Network on Facebook, www.gtcaribbeannetwork.tv. Just send us a message, and when you send us a message, someone will respond where whatever information you need. You send us an email, and then we have someone would go through the stuff, and it's real simple because we try not to really make it this kind of red tape stuff where you have to go through a whole bag of stuff. So we try to make it as simple as possible. We easy to hit up, and once you're interested and stuff, you could always just message us.
It's basically everywhere and easy to be reached.
It's basically easy. I mean, like I said, I want to see the Caribbean, win. I want to see the Caribbean out there doing stuff, So that is the aim. And also, let's get in a little teaser in the future. All these characters that you see that we're doing, eventually that we, eventually want to bring everybody together. So it may take a year or two.
Okay. I mean,
like a Justice League Avengers type of way, but from in the Caribbean. So that is why we have, and that's why we're working on these characters from different Caribbean islands. Establish them first, and then eventually we'll bring them together. Because we always have the stay in one Caribbean. One Caribbean people. So we want to show that
definitely
in our films too. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think that would basically it for today. We don't have much here. Yeah, not much in the comments. Yeah. So Ancil, I mean, we just started to put on this little dialogue a little longer earlier, so the time out here we have a bit of curfew thingy going on. I mean, so I think it's 6 o'clock, and I think I'm going to wrap up. So I mean, it's an honor to have you here with us.
It's an honor being here.
We really do appreciate having you. We really do. I mean, you just want to make any shout out, any announcement, anything, and we just wrap up.
Yeah, I just want to encourage all the filmmakers from different parts of the Caribbean island to go after your dreams, create your content. Don't worry about negative feedback and stuff like that. Just do your best. Just tell your stories. Tell what you want to tell. I want to say shout out to Anime Confess for embracing us and for spreading the word, having me on board as well to speak to the entire team because majority of the entire team is young people, starting from 17, 18 going up. So there's a lot of young people in our circle, and which is very, very good. And I just want to make sure that everybody keeps motivated and keep the dream alive.
Okay, awesome. It sounds. I mean, it just sounds so promising, and your enlightenment, your insight, your experience that you share with us. I mean, honestly, we really do embrace it, and we thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us,
and thanks again for
good evening. All right, you take care now. GT, big up on yourself. Up training.
That's good.
Alright, guys. Alright, so our next announcement will be pertaining to the anime music cover contest. I mean, unfortunately, you know, we have to scale back and cut down basically a lot of stuff, given the entire situation that transpired throughout the day. So we're gonna make the winner, the announcement for the winners of the anime music cover. And give me a second here. All right, Ancil. No problem. You take care. Thanks. So yeah. Alright, yes, so the anime music cover. In third place, we have Bitty with 133 likes/reacts. So that's Shauna K. Campbell in third place with 133 likes/reacts. In second place, we have Chevigny. I hope I get it right. Chevigny Harnwall. Yeah, with 149 points. And in first place, we have the name. Did I get that correctly? The Nate Diagla with 153 points. Congratulations, guys. So you are this year's AMC contest winner, anime music cover contest winner. Congratulations. So we'll basically get in contact with you and let you know where you can claim your prizes and so on. Then next up, I mean, today has been oh, today has just been such a horrible day, but guess what? We have had so many amazing guests sharing their insight, their knowledge, sharing their experiences with us. And I mean, we are so grateful for saying we really do appreciate them. We have guys, Jason Barrett from Heru, Wayne, Angie's, oh my God, I forgot her name, but all the guests from All Nights Comic, All Night Studios. We have Maze, he was yesterday. We have Danny, Scotty, we have a few other guests who weren't able to make it, but all these amazing talents share with us. So I mean, today's difficulty is nothing compared. So we're just really appreciating. So now we're going to move on to the next. Okay, so guys, yeah, unfortunately we have to postpone, to push up later to IG Live, the anime trivia contest. Yes, we have to reschedule the anime trivia contest to the IG Live tonight, later this evening. Yes, so, you know it's curfew and all, so yeah, and the day is practically finished. So we definitely have to move that up to around 7 p.m. tonight. So yeah, so we'll get in contact with each of each contestant that has moved on to the finals. So we'll get in contact with you all and have you guys prepare yourself to for the reschedule. Yep. So I think that should be it for all the activities. Unfortunately, we couldn't have done Scotty's session. I mean, we're right there and clicking the button to have her session up and running, but unfortunate event struck and we lost a lot of time and things. So I mean, unfortunately, we weren't able to bring her for the second day. But you know what? We'll be sharing you our tutorial just the same for you guys to see on our pages and stuff, and for you to see. And we just want to apologize to Scotty for this unfortunate situation and apologize to you, our fans, our audience, for the unfortunate situation. So now I'm just going to close the day by saying a big thank you to all our guests, to you, our patrons, to all our supporters, exec staff members, or volunteers, to Kingston Creative for allowing us this space. I want to say a shout out to Jamaican Animation Nation Network, to JAFTA, and to basically to all the creative community here in Kingston, Jamaica. And big up to all the regional creators and all our supporters and things. So Ming, big up yourself. Thank you for that amazing live in Japan last night. It was really refreshing. We had an insight into the whole Japanese way of life and thing. So big up, I really appreciate that. And we just want to ask you guys to keep Rhea in your prayer. Rhea was in a very serious accident today, so we're just asking you all to say a prayer for her family, and keep her in your thoughts. And yeah, so I think that's it for today. So until next year, God's will, for a live event, hopefully COVID come and gone. We don't have to go through all this COVID thing. We can have our live events back, and because that's what everyone wanted. I can't believe, person literally have the opportunity to be at home, and person rather go out and to be here with us. But I understand the struggle, and so we're already planning ahead for AnimeCon 2022. So you guys, yeah, it will be amazing. So until then, you all take care. Oh, see you later, guys.